Hello and welcome to Coolab. My name is Koo and this is our laboratory for learning. Today we're going to talk about a special word in the English language called loanwords. Now these are words that come to us from all over the world, from all different languages, but are very, very common in English. But what are the most common loanwords in the English language? These are probably words you use so often you just think they're English. You have no idea they came from a different language. So today we're going to look at the top 11 loanwords that are used in the English language. How do you rank what is the top 11 loanwords? Well, we use something called frequency bands. This is how frequent a word appears in common English language. It includes conversation, includes written work, including that of academic work. How do we find that? We look to a few sources that tells us how common each word is. Some of those sources are COCA, the Corpus of Contemporary American English, the BNC, British National Corpus, Google's Ngram Viewer, which tracks word frequency in millions of books, and finally the Oxford English Corpus, which is used by the Oxford dictionaries. And then we can rank these loanwords by how frequent they are found in the English language, which gives us a frequency band, which tells us which ones are the most common. If it's in the top 10,000 English words, it's a little bit rare, but still pretty good for a loanword. In the top 5,000 English words, it's usually considered a common English word. If it's in the top 2,000 English words, it's considered a very, very popular word and a word that many people might just consider native English. The 11th most common loanword in the top 10,000 English words. It's in our lower frequency band, but still overall as a loanword, pretty common. Comes to us from France. It is the word fiancé. Fiancé is an incredibly common word in English. Anyone who has gotten married, is about to get married, thinking about getting married, will probably use the word fiancé. Number 10, most common loanword, still in that top 10,000 words. It comes to us from Japan. It is the word karaoke. Karaoke is a Japanese word, incredibly popular in the United States, as well as other English-speaking countries. The 9th most popular loanword also comes to us from Japan. It is a word that describes some very difficult weather formation. It's in the top 10,000 words as well, a little bit closer to that top 5,000 word. It is the word tsunami. It's a natural disaster. Often happens when there are earthquakes. Very famous tsunamis happening in Japan and across the world. The 8th most popular loanword comes to us from France again. This is getting closer to that top 5,000 words, so a common English word, and everyone I think will probably know this one. This is the word entrepreneur. Now, entrepreneur is used all the time in business settings. In fact, you might hear it on YouTube. Everyone nowadays is an entrepreneur. It's an English word that essentially came to us from the French. The 7th most popular loanword comes to us from Germany. And now we're getting into these top 5,000 English words. Most native English speakers will use these in their everyday conversations or everyday writing. So the 7th most popular English loanword is the word kindergarten. If you have children around the age of 4 or 5, you're probably getting ready for kindergarten. We're now up to the 6th most common English loanword. And this loanword is in that top 2,000 frequency band. So this is a very common English word. It comes to us from the French language. That number 6 word is café. Of course, café is used all the time to describe everything from a coffee shop to a small restaurant where you can get food and drink. It might be called a café. Okay, now we're in the top 5 English loan words according to their frequency. So our 5th most common loan word is a food word, and I bet you'll be able to guess it when I tell you that it comes to us from Italy. That's right. The fifth most common loan word in the English language is everyone's favorite food, apparently, pizza. It's a loan word. It's a word that everyone knows. Some people eat pizza once a week, every day. Every other commercial or advert in the United States or England is a pizza commercial. So it's a very, very, very common English word. The fourth most popular English loan word in that top 2,000 frequency band is an Arabic word. And that Arabic word describes something that everyone, at least of a certain age, talks about all the time. That English word is alcohol. That's right. Alcohol is a loan word from the Arabic language. And the word is used quite a bit in speech, everyday conversation, as well as writings. So the word alcohol is the fourth most popular loan word according to these frequency bands. And this third word is a word that I think a lot of people know, but maybe don't consider it a loan word. I haven't thought of it that way. This, of course, is in that top 2,000 frequency band. This word comes to us from the ancient Aztec language, pronounced, I'm going to get this correct, Nahuatl. Nahuatl is still spoken today by about 1 million people. And this very, very, very popular English word is chocolate. That's right. The word chocolate comes to us from Spain, not Belgium, as a few of my friends thought it might be. It's a word that is very delicious and, of course, is used in conversation a lot, used in a lot of writing, and is an incredibly popular English word. Now we're up to the top 2 most popular loan words in English, according to the frequency band. If you think you know, write what you think your answer is down in the comments below. Coming to us from France again, or from the French language, the second most popular English loan word in the top 1,000 English words, making it an incredibly common word, is the word hotel. Hotel is a loan word and is used all the time across the world, used in conversation, in writing, in many different forms, but it's not our most popular word. Well, here it is. The wait is over. In our frequency band of top 1,000 words used in the English language, making it incredibly common, the word comes to us from French again, and that word is restaurant. That's right. The word restaurant is an English loan word from the French. It is used every day in thousands and millions of conversations worldwide by native English speakers. It's in all kinds of writings and happens to be the number 1 English loan word according to frequency bands of frequently used English words. How'd you do? Did you guess it? If you had restaurant as the number 1 English loan word, give yourself a hand, write yourself in the comments, give yourself congratulations, and stay tuned for our next quiz to see if you can distinguish an English loan word or not. Okay, now that you know a lot of English loan words, let's start our English loan word quiz. The first word, is it a loan word or not? 3 seconds. Robot. If you guessed loan word, you are correct. Robot is a Czech word, coming to us from the word robota, which means forced labor. Don't tell the robots that. Okay, our second word, breakfast. If you guessed loan word, it is incorrect. Breakfast is considered a native English word and not borrowed from another language. Our next word, is it a loan word, is it not a loan word, is the word piano. Is piano an English word, or have we borrowed that from another language? If you guessed loan word, you are correct. That's right. Piano comes to us from Italy. It is, of course, a very, very famous English word, but it is in fact a loan word. Okay, our next word is emoji. Is emoji a loan word or just a word everyone uses now? Emoji is in fact a loan word. That's right. You may have guessed it comes to us all the way from Japan. All right, let's try another one. The word thunder. If you guessed that thunder is a loan word, you are absolutely incorrect. Thunder is actually a native English word. It does have some old Germanic roots, but it is in fact an English word. Okay, our next word, loan word or not, waterfall. If you guessed yes, unfortunately that's not correct. Waterfall is a native English word. It's just a compound word of the word water and fall. It's a noun describing a very majestic idea, but it is a native English word. Okay, so how'd you do? How many did you get correct? Go ahead and tell us your score in the comments below, and continue to search and think about all the words that you might already know from other languages that are now considered English loanwords. All right, fantastic work, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video today. A little bit of fun, a little bit of interesting history in terms of the English language and some of the words that English has gotten from other languages. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you did really well on the quiz, go ahead, like I said, and write your score in the comments below. Thanks again. Really appreciate your support, and I hope to see you in the next Cool Lab.